we're going to hear from Dr. Alicia Hart, who is our acting executive director of facilities and operations, to talk about some of the safety measures that we're taking to prepare for our staff and students to return to in-person.
Thank you, Dr. Hutchings. I'm sure that a number of you have seen some of the graphics that we're going to show, but wanting to show them again tonight just as a reiteration of some of the safety measures that we are taking within our facilities. The first does include just making sure that our student desk and our teacher furniture as well is properly socially distanced within each classroom, adhering to the 6-foot social distancing guidance. You'll also see the use of sneeze guards on student desks as an extra added precautionary measure within our classrooms. Next slide, please. Throughout our facilities, we are also installing social distancing markers and signage as a reminder when we return to school for our students and for our staff to make sure that they are mindful of maintaining social distance throughout the day. This is an example of a marker on the floor, but again, we are using these on the floor, on the walls, and in other areas to just really reinforce the importance of social distancing within the building. Next slide, please. This is another example of hallway social distancing measures that includes floor signage, arrows to point the direction in which students should travel, as well as cones that help to mark the appropriate social distance. Every hallway in every school is going to be slightly different, so the setup may not necessarily look just like this, but again, the importance is making sure that we do have various markers and signage to help reinforce social distancing in our facilities. Additional measures, and I've seen a few questions already in the chat regarding HVAC and our ventilation. We have since March continued with our preventative maintenance of our HVAC systems. That does include making sure that our systems are functioning properly and changing filters as well. As we continue on with our preventative maintenance, if there is a problem with any of our units, we are focusing on getting those problems fixed, as well as we have bought a few portable air purification units to put in areas if that we feel needs additional ventilation or assistance while we repair a particular HVAC component.
Here's another question, and Dr. Crawford, you can answer this. Do I need to take my temperature before going in to the classroom or into the school?
Yes, we are working on a plan to make sure that people who come into the building right now get their temperatures taken. Some of you may have experienced this already. If you go to the doctor or you go into a business, lots of businesses have you take temperature and answer a few questions. Actually, that's what your teachers and your principals are doing right now. Before they come into school, they get their temperatures taken, and we will continue to do that. So we take temperatures, and then every morning we'll have some questions of just how are you feeling today? And hopefully everyone will feel well and you'll go on your way into your class. But that's one piece that we'll continue to do, is that people will have their temperatures taken when you come into the building. These are great questions.
So the next question is, do we have to bring our own mask and sanitizer? Dr. Hart, this could be a good question about, PPE and how we have someone on board for our families.
Absolutely. So thank you for that question. So I first want to say, no, you do not need to bring your own mask or hand sanitizer. We are already prepped to provide you with the appropriate face covering or mask and hand sanitizer when you come to school. But I will say, I know that a lot of us just from day-to-day life have already gotten a number of our own masks, and some of you all may have a favorite mask at home that you're wearing on a day-to-day basis. So if you would rather wear that mask to school, you absolutely can. We're open either way. We just want to make sure that, you are wearing a mask. But again, if you have a mask that you love and you like to wear, you are more than welcome to wear that to school as